Hello, YouTube world. I am almost done with the Pioneer album, and I'm pretty stoked that I was able to go through the entire album. But of course, this album is rare because the majority of it has some sort of, or has a music video with it, which again is rare. Usually there's only one or two, and then the rest are just the image of the album cover. So this one's been fun to do. There was a song on there that's interesting, Built Like That. Didn't that song come out months ago? And I had no idea it was a part of the Pioneer album. And if I ever got to talk to him, that would be a question of mine of, why are some of those random songs that came out of nowhere, is it just that it needs to get tied to an album, and so it's kind of like, oh, this one's, a single that we put out, but it just needs to get tied to something, or, what the reasoning behind that was. Or even though you were going to wait for that song to come out, but got super excited and didn't want to wait for the whole album. I don't know. But that would be a question that I would ask if I ever got to do an interview. But today's song is Magic Mountain by Upchurch, of course. But like I said, just a couple more songs, and then I will be branching out. I know RKetReacts has a song, one or two songs out now that I really want to get into. I don't know why my camera is like blurry, but part of the reason for that is even though I have a NEXIGO web camera, which was decent. I didn't spend a ton of money, but the only way to use the best picture, the 1080, is if I upgrade StreamYard, and I cannot afford that right now. I already have the next level up. I can't afford the top package where I can get that picture quality, unfortunately. So if anybody has any workarounds on that, I'd love to hear it. Other than that, we're just gonna jump right into it, I think. I do know I've been missing out on other reaction channels because all my spare time, I'm doing my own. But if you're kind of like wanting more of a variety, go check out RKetReacts or Captain Kurt Reacts. I don't have any of their stuff, but Father and Son, they're always fun. Even just their random lives that they do, you'll always end up laughing. Who else? Creeker Mariah, Main Girl. These are everybody that has, thousands of subscribers to, like me, it's just a couple hundred. So, lots of different perspectives. Anyway, let's get into it. Magic Mountain by Upchurch. Hopefully this is loud enough.
I ain't one for a blueprint. I'm like, hold my bed, watch me do this. Didn't go to school for the music. I drew on my desk and told my teacher he was stupid. He wanna be a singer, calling me white trash. I'm a white trash singer, now he wants my autograph for the class. So I signed it with an XOXO and watch the students giggle cause they know.
See, now I feel like the odd one out because I don't. XOXO is love. Like, you sign XOXO love. I get. So all the other kids are laughing because they know what that means. Either I'm old and missed something, or obviously missing something, because XOXO means love, or I don't know. But I love how he does, does the jabs that other people would use on him, kind of like how Eminem did, where he was calling out all his flaws, and then that way nobody had shit to say about him. And Upchurch does the same thing.
That I'm on a magic mountain, so many calls, man, I stop counting. When you climb so long, people fall off, don't look down if you ain't seen what the top is. So gonna swim in a platinum fountain, made my mark on a century playlist. Bad vibes up here, I can't hear that. Why? 'Cause I'm on a magic mountain. I'm on a magic mountain. I ain't one for the cool shit. I just buy the foreign cars when I'm high and being stupid. To show the rich folks we could do this. Easy being famous, gotta work to be timeless. Used to break into Bellevue pools on a weekend. Now mine's shaped like a guitar by Gibson. And only bad bitches getting in. GPS my location, see where my superstar ass is. That I'm on a magic mountain, so many calls, man, I stop counting. When you climb so long, people fall off, don't look down if you ain't seen what the top is. So gonna swim in a platinum fountain, made my mark on a century playlist. Bad vibes up here, I can't hear that. Why? 'Cause I'm on a magic mountain. I'm on a magic mountain.
This song's kind of short, but I like that it's, kind of short, sweet, to the point. But I kind of want to go back to, like, the chorus.
I'm on a magic mountain. I'm on a magic mountain.
No, I didn't go back far enough.
Mountain, made my mark on a century playlist. Bad vibes up here, I can't hear that.
Does it say bad vibes up?
Climb so long, people fall off, don't.
Oh, that's the part I wanted to catch.
I'm on a magic mountain, so many calls, man, I stop counting.
I'm on top of a magic mountain.
Big mountain, so many calls, man, I stop counting. When you climb so
many clouds, I stopped counting.
long, people fall off, don't look down if you ain't seen what the top is.
So, the more you go up the mountain, people fall off because people are shitty, or don't give a shit about you. So people fall off, and what is it? Don't look down unless you know what the top is, and his magic mountain of success. And to me, that's what it sounds like to me, and how I would reference it as a mountain of my success. And I've certainly had people fall off of it. I've absolutely have had my shitty clouds over my mountain, and when I get to the top, I only want those that are, I only want my people around me to share the magic mountain that I've created for my life. And that's how I kind of look at it now. He's got lots and lots of shit going on with him and stuff, but it's really amazing to see that he's creating this entire album for anybody that's gone through anything hurtful and can put on these songs, Magic Mountain, Flowers All Bloom, The song Pioneer. I mean, any of those songs, and it can help you through it. Um, I know it helps me. But let's keep going just a little bit.
Ain't seen what the top is. So I'm gonna swim in a platinum fountain. Made my mark on a century playlist. Bad vibes up here, I can't hear.
Is that what he said? Bad vibes up because I can't hear it? Is that?
It's bad vibes up here, I can't hear that. Why? 'Cause I'm on a magic mountain.
I think that's what he's saying is I can't hear any of those bad vibes. I can't hear that negative shit because I'm too worried about my success, my people, my magic mountain. And I am absolutely the same way. And I mean, I've had to share it in relationships and stuff that look, I do not handle negative energy, negative vibes. It brings me way the fuck down, and I don't thrive in that environment. And I mean, nobody does, but some people do. Some people want that reaction out of you. And I really like this song, talking about mountains and vibes, and, you know, it just seems like a very genuine song. All of his songs are genuine. Yes, of course, every song means something. But it seems like the more songs that I listen to on this album, the more pieces of his heart almost. Because this isn't the normal Upchurch stuff, and it's like he's kind of like puzzle piecing his heart in a way. That's the way he looks, the way he's singing, the lyrics in itself aren't like a typical song in general, especially with what his stuff is referencing. It just feels like this is really putting his heart in it, because his heart's been hurt, and it feels like these songs and the shift in his life is kind of putting that heart back together. And I think us as fans, we've all had parts of our heart, crushed or broken, and it's songs like these that help us repair our hearts and our souls, and however you want to think about it. But that's how it feels to me anyway. And I could just be the sappy girl.
I'm on a magic mountain.
Okay, so that's the end of the song. This is a song, as you guys probably have noticed, like, she's closing her eyes a lot, and it's just, I'm really trying to soak in and, like, visualize and soak in what he's saying, the way he's singing it. This is an album that I could go sit in my backyard with a fire and a joint and just look up at the stars and listen to the whole album, which is hard to do because there's usually songs and albums that you kind of skip. But this is one of those ones that bad week, bad time in your life, bad day, you could take this album out back and just, like, for me, I envision, and I listened to some of it actually on Mother's Day, is sat out back, with the fire, and put my head back and was just staring at the stars. And I hope that was kind of the meaning of some of his songs for his fans. But actually, I'm just gonna end this video and I'm gonna jump into Ice Cold, and so I'll separate them a couple days apart. But much love, everybody. I'm really wanting to pass that heart around and give me your perspective. What are your thoughts on this? Am I just way off being a sappy girl? Or do you think that there's some similar meaning behind it? So, much love, everybody, and let's do Ice Cold.